Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen. It's shocking to me of how many people out here nowadays suffer from psychopathy. And what I mean by that is psychopathic behavior. It's nothing for anybody nowadays to just pull a gun out and commit a violent crime in front of spectators that have nothing to do with it and allow them to caught up in the crossfire. Which brings us to today's story. And this happened early Sunday morning. And this is out there in New Orleans, Louisiana. Shout out, New Orleans. And this was in Bourbon Street, where a Chicago visitor, a woman celebrating her birthday with multiple people, were shot. And she lost her life while 3 other people were injured. One of them was her sibling. Now, I don't understand this. You got these people up here that you see. These 4 people. They are the ones the police are looking for, and they're linked to the shooting, with the fat ass dude being the one that they're saying was the shooter. Take a look at the ladies and we'll come back and talk about this.
Bystander is dead and 3 other people are hurt after a shooting in our city's most popular tourist area. The NOPD says shots rang out in the 100 block of Bourbon Street overnight. WDSU reporter Jasmine Franklin has the very latest on the crime and who police want to find in connection to it. Jasmine?
A birthday trip from Chicago to New Orleans tragically taking a turn for the worse after the NOPD says a gunman opened fire on Bourbon Street, killing an innocent woman. A 33-year-old woman was killed and 3 other people are injured following a shooting in the busiest stretch of the French Quarter.
No, that's definitely scary, especially for your birthday. Like, you're out here to try to have fun, and that's the last thing anybody wants.
According to NOPD, the woman fatally shot was celebrating her birthday when a fight broke out near Bourbon and Canal Streets Sunday around 2 a.m. Police say the fight turned into a shootout, killing the Chicago woman who was just an innocent bystander and injuring her sister.
No one's coming here asking for that. You know, it's a horrible thing. Horrible things happen every day, but it's still tragic.
The tragedy prompting state leaders to continue pushing to make Bourbon Street a gun-free zone.
And when you have 18 million visitors coming into this small area that is literally about 2.5 miles, and you have some idiot going around popping off a gun, someone is inevitably, an innocent person is inevitably going to get hurt or harmed.
NOPD released these photos showing the 4 people they want to find. Police say this is the suspected gunman and people who were seen with the suspect during the shootout.
We're terribly sorry. My heart breaks for this family. They were here to celebrate in our fabulous city, which is a fabulous city. But we need everyone to work together with us on this. We need the public to be our partner.
NOPD is asking anyone with information to call police or Crime Stoppers. Reporting along Canal Street, I'm Jasmine Franklin, WDSU News.
The NOPD releases these pictures of the suspected shooter and persons of interest in a deadly shooting early this morning on Bourbon Street. The NOPD says the 2 men and 2 women were on scene when the shooting happened. Police say the man on the far left is believed to be the shooter. As Josh Robertson reports, the NOPD chief Ann Kirkpatrick says the woman killed was visiting the city to celebrate a birthday.
In the early hours of Sunday morning, shots rang out near the foot of Bourbon Street, leaving people running for their lives. 3 women and 1 man were shot during the incident, and NOPD tells us one of the women died at the scene.
We know her to be 33 years old. She has a sibling who was with her who was also shot.
They say one of the women was also grazed and later found near Canal in St. Charles and taken to the hospital. NOPD Police Chief Ann Kirkpatrick arrived at the scene as investigators canvassed the area and says the woman killed was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It's an unfortunate event because this young lady was here from Chicago celebrating a birthday. And she is an innocent bystander, according to the information we can see from videos and witness statements.
Kirkpatrick says the investigation is ongoing, but they were able to pull surveillance video of the incident from Bourbon security cameras. She's also urging people to leave their guns at home.
We recognize the legality of being able to carry a gun, but when you mix it with people who are drinking, then we have a high-risk situation. So please leave your guns at home. If you know of people who are carrying illegally, please report it through Crime Stoppers. Don't let it escalate. Help be a partner to us.
I mean, we had a wonderful day. It was my husband's birthday, so we had a wonderful day, and it's sad to hear that still what's going on with people, huh?
Yeah.
We spoke with visitors staying at a nearby hotel on Canal Street. They say they heard sirens shortly after the shooting took place around 2:45 in the morning.
And so close. Yeah, and someone was killed. You know, it's heartbreaking.
They tell us they visit the city often, and while they love the city's vibrant culture, incidents like this are tough to hear.
During the daytime in New Orleans, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about anything. It just touches my heart that somebody lost their lives last night. I mean, wow, it could have been us.
Josh Robertson, Fox 8, Local First.
All right, guys, you see it. Woman who's not named, may she rest in peace, killed on Bourbon Street out there in New Orleans, Louisiana. On her birthday. Hell, she could have stayed home in Chicago if she wanted to deal with that type of stuff. Seriously. Think about it. You're a tourist and you get killed on vacation, just standing there when some stuff pop off and you caught up in it. And we've seen this time and time and time and time again. I want you to just listen. In the last, 48 hours, we've had 3 devastating mass shootings in which people lost their lives. And you haven't heard a peep about it at all, besides in the media, from leaders and people that have the power to do something about this. So I told you before, the justice system only deals with stuff when it fits the narrative or whatever, for whatever political figures are in charge. Thus, in the streets of America, nobody should be gunned down in public places, let alone places where people are having good times. And then these fucktards over here are stupid asses. Don't think about nothing. Don't value nothing. Everything's about them. And there's millions of more like them out here. So the fat ass dude is the shooter. You in a public place, a crowded place. If some shit popped off where you started some shit, you can't even run endurance enough to get away, but you setting it off. Cameras all over the place. You ain't think nothing about that. Tunnel minded. Got tunnel vision when it comes to just eviscerating somebody that you feel as though you was disrespected. And you got 3 other people with you that rolled out after somebody got shot. I'm more than sure them other people that was there before he pulled that gun, there were other people there that was with him in this picture that seen what happened and still chose to run away, even though they didn't pull the trigger. What you think about that? What do we value out here? Ain't no more right or wrong. It's if you can get away with it, and if you don't tell on somebody, or if you just don't want to be a part of something. But, I mean, damn. I wonder how many of them people knew he had a gun on him. That was 2 guys and 2 girls. I don't know if they're a couple or not. But think about it. There's one person that killed and injured several people with 1 firearm, and 3 other people ran off with him as if they was the ones that committed the crime themselves and ain't saying nothing. If that don't show you something's wrong with the values and morals in this country nowadays of what people deem right and wrong and how to handle that type of stuff, I don't know what to tell you. It's messed up. I would never want to be killed away from my home in another state. Don't know anybody except the people that are with me. And my sister's hurt. You know, she was grazed by a bullet, they said, but the other sister died. How you think that plane ride's going to be home for her? How you think how bad it's going to be? You think these people thought about that? They didn't. They only thought about themselves. The one that shot thought about his own anger, and he was going to prove he better than bad, and he not to be fucked with. And the other ones ran with him out of loyalty for a fucking retard. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Prayers and condolences to everybody that was hurt, and may the one victim rest in peace.